Peak DMC East Africa has launched a women's only expedition for one of our partners, which is Intrepid Travel. And this will be running in June and October next year. It's 10 days, Nairobi to Nairobi. And the whole point of it is that travelers can come and meet Kenyan women from all walks of life. Our tour leaders, our drivers, entrepreneurs, villagers, city slickers, and everything in between, to really celebrate the women of Kenya. Well, I actually used to be a development economist before I came and worked in tourism. And I know from my past research that basically giving someone a sustainable livelihood is the best way that someone can escape from poverty. So not only by employing female tour leaders and a female driver, we're also able to contract women who are owning businesses, providing services for us. So those women, by cooking food, by being tour leaders, by showing off their cottage industries, they can earn a sustainable livelihood from these women that are coming, listening to them, swapping stories and learning from them. And it's a real sustainable way for these women in Kenya to earn their living. There's a big trend in offering women-only tours. As people have noticed, women actually travel a lot more than men. There's a lot of demand for that. And when women travel, as men do, they want to learn and explore, and they want to meet other women in other parts of the world. And by having women's only expedition, we're able to go to places that men just wouldn't be allowed to go, or women wouldn't be comfortable having them. So we're able to go to women's only villages, for example, in Kenya, when there are victims of female genital mutilation, or widows' camps, where it wouldn't be so comfortable if men were around. So it allows a much better swapping of stories and women getting to know each other, and we see a lot of bonding on those trips, which is excellent. And we're offering in over half a dozen countries at the moment, largely in places where gender equality has been more of a struggle, so a lot of Africa and the Middle East especially, but also India. Something that Peak DMC wanted to do was to double the number of female tour leaders, because not only are tour leaders an excellent entry-level job, and once someone's in an entry-level job, we were seeing that women weren't rising up to the higher ranks in our tour company, but a lot of the people that are managing our tour agencies are often actually coming up from a guide position. So one of the best ways to solve that is to have more female tour leaders. So back in March 2017, we had 153 tour leaders that were women, and we set the goal by 2020 that we wanted to double that. And actually we achieved that 6 months early. In June 2019, we had 314 female tour leaders, and that's still growing.